Greetings and salutations, this is Imperator Vespasian and his trusty sidekick.
Hello.
We have today a box of Kings of War Undead Zombie Horde.
Yeah.
Which is a new box we've just got, and we'll do a quick unboxing video for it. The biggest problem is with this box is it's really hard to get into. Having done a few of these before, you actually have to tear the wrapper off, and I hate tearing the wrapper off boxes.
Oh, but it looks cool.
Yeah, I know it looks cool. It's not fair because it's all taped in. It's just not fair. Right. So we'll pop the figure out, and these are what you get: a huge amount of identical sprues and a load of bases.
Hey, they have the same thing we do.
What?
They cut into the base so we can stay figures on. Well, used to.
Yeah.
Used to.
Yeah. Right, so I will just shift these out of the way and we'll do it this way. So that's the actual figure, and that's the figure from the back. How cool is that?
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, I thought so too. Quite good. Right, so these are the actual figures. You will have seen us play with them before. We have a considerable amount of these already. We have quite a few Viking zombies, don't we?
We do.
And we do enjoy playing with those quite a lot. We've also got some other stuff as zombies. So you have seen zombies knocking around our gaming table on occasion. Yeah, quite a bit actually.
Zombie trolls.
Good things and bad things about these figures.
They look cool.
They do. It's just they're all sort of hunched over.
Well, they are zombies. That's the
Yeah,
stereotype.
they're all
zombies.
sort of hunched over and very ghoulish, as opposed to you sort of stand up, walk forward sort of zombie. So they're very animalistic in the way they move.
How many zombies do you get?
40.
It's quite a lot.
It's quite a big box, yes. You can see from the animation of them, they're all very sort of lungy forward, which is great because they look sort of live action. So that that looks quite good. But for actual modelling them into different things, it's not as easy as say Games Workshop zombies, which are very straightforward figures.
Games Workshop zombies didn't really try to build much on it. After they released them, they just left it because they didn't want to.
Yeah, that's because Games Workshop don't care about fantasy. The people who run it are only into 40k.
I prefer fantasy more than 40k.
Yeah, fantasy's just lip service to them. Anyway, these are from Kings of War, not Games Workshop, by Mantic Games. We've got some undead and stuff from them and stuff, and we do quite a bit of Frostgrave stuff, so they're good figures. They're overall good figures. Yeah, so other than that, I haven't really got a problem with them. They're good figures, and I've just bought some because they're useful. So we are going to be doing these up as traditional zombies, and doing a bit of conversions with them. With our Vikings, we converted them to make them look more like Vikings, because that was quite interesting. And yeah,
Ghost-like.
And Ghost-like, yeah. Anyway, so you get 3 bodies per sprue. That's 1, 2, 3. One is sort of standing up, one is lunging forward, and one is sort of slouching forwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bodies are grabbing with hands, sort of
looking for something.
Yeah, sort of attentive, and another one is sort of reaching. So that's the 3 body types, and you can mix and match, and you can get quite a lot of variation. Even though you've only got 3 figures per sprue and 40 figures. Altogether, you could actually make every single zombie look different. You've also got quite a few different heads to choose from, including a spinal column. And a little bit more interesting, you have this base here, which you can use to stick one of the bodies to, so it's like the zombie is dragging itself on the floor with no legs.
That's pretty cool.
Good for lurkers. Like little ambush zombie, sort of crawling around behind the kitchen counter. So you go into the house, you think it's clear, and then the little child zombie with no legs crawls out from underneath the kitchen counter and goes, ah, bites you on the foot, and then you have to shoot yourself.
Yeah.
So, of course, zombie plague and all that. I have actually been reading a huge amount of zombie novels recently.
Yeah, you have. When you're not reading them, you're listening to them.
That is reading them.
Yeah, it's not.
Audible. Loads of zombie novels.
You couldn't watch like one of them, they had to pay for the rest.
Yeah, it's a service. And I really like zombie novels. I think they're really fun. I like the way different authors...
But that's why I don't understand why you don't like Walking Dead.
Because Walking Dead is trash.
Do you mean like because it talks so much? It's just basically discussing stuff.
No, it's just stupid.
I like it. I big watched them all.
No, I mean the first episode was vaguely interesting. The second episode was good. I began to get annoyed by the third episode, and after the fourth episode, I refused to watch the series ever again. Because it's just really bad writing.
I like it.
Really bad writing. It's stupid.
Well, you've spent an entire season in a farmhouse.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even watch that season, so I did see bits with the governor.
Oh, wow, that's like future tense.
Yeah, I actually thought the governor was one of the best characters. But then again, I haven't seen most of the show, so...
I don't want to spoil any of it for the viewers.
Yeah, for the viewers, fine. But the governor is about the only interesting character, only realistic character in the entire show.
They have good battles, like the battles.
Yeah, but I read the comic originally. So...
That's why you don't like it then?
Yeah, that's why I don't like the show. Because
opposite.
Yeah, it's the comic was good. The show is basically EastEnders with zombies.
No, I hate EastEnders.
Yeah, it's basically a TV soap with zombies, and you know what? The zombies hardly turn up sometimes because it's people having arguments over issues they have with each other. Because this man did something to this woman, or this woman did something. Yeah, and this is happening. Yeah, dude, there's a zombie plague going on. Get yourself organised. Yeah, really annoying. I just find it tedious and annoying. You need someone like the governor to sort this stuff out, build a new society. It doesn't help that he's a psychopath. But...
Hey, built a...
most leaders are psychopaths. You have to be a psychopath to be a leader. Most world history leaders, including prime ministers of certain countries, happen to be psychopathic. It's good in peacetime. It's not good when you're in trouble. Anyway, zombies. Yeah, things you can do with zombie figures are legion. What?
Transform.
Yeah, there are legion of the things you can do. There's so many things you can do. We have World War Z. Is it Project Z?
Yeah.
Yeah, Project Z. We've never actually played it because we didn't.
Oh god, yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, we've got the figures and everything, I love painting them up and stuff, and we've played it with a different rule system.
The rule system's really complicated.
Yeah, the rule system's dumb. Nothing against the designers of the game, it's just I'm not into that sort of thing. The concept behind Project Z is kind of an interesting one. It's sort of based on some of the zombie movies, the original Romero zombie movies, where you've got a handful of survivors sort of looking for fuel and stuff. That's pretty dumb because the Romero movies are good movies to watch, but not very realistic. Yeah, simply, yeah. They're just not. So I don't really want to play in that universe because the people in it are stupid. Because the people in zombie films are dumb.
Yeah.
They're not. They're just stupid. And
Well, they are just actors, so...
No, actually, some of the actors are damn good actors, and I don't know why some of them didn't really make it as a big career.
I mean, the people in Walking Dead, they have to be good. They have to act like psychopaths and stuff, to be able to get the character right.
Yeah, well,
and the character's bad, so...
Yeah, they play... There's nobody nice in Walking Dead.
Everyone's got their own agenda.
Yeah, which is realistic in a small group.
And the good people get killed because good people can't live.
Yeah, good people are stupid.
You need bad people to build a new society from the bottom.
Yeah, I was having an argument with a dude from the alt-right last night, and on the net, and he was going on about how to build a society thing. Oh, stupid stuff. But I just pointed out to him that societies aren't built by ideas, they're built by the dead bodies of the people who helped to build it.
Rome.
Yeah. Societies are built off the back of the corpses of soldiers. The people who help create the society and the people who protect it. And he couldn't grasp this basic concept because he probably watched too many episodes of things like Walking Dead. You wouldn't in a zombie plague situation, you would quickly have leaders arise, and they would have to be extremely violent towards the zombies, and you could win easily. A zombie plague can never wipe out humanity. It's a stupid idea.
Well, zombies can't run. What's that?
No, of course they can.
Zombies can't run, and they can only last for at least, if depending on how we are, 1 to 2 weeks without food.
Yeah, because they still have eternal
So
organs.
they just fall apart.
You could have the World War Z zombies, which read the book. It's awesome. The book's very realistic, and of course humanity survives in the book, and goes on to flourish. But I'm trying to think how to put this across. Zombies are basically a plague creature. In the World War Z book, they have a disease, I think it's called selenium.
Yes.
And what this is actually it isn't actually a virus, it's like a creature, which takes over the human body and replaces the blood with its own cells. And so the human is no longer human, he is a host.
It doesn't make much sense in my opinion, though, to be completely honest.
They are creatures.
Not just that. I mean,
no,
let's say if he starts eating a human body, he
no,
will act the same way a normal human being would act about eating a human body.
yes, yeah, and they would look like an animated human.
Yeah.
They're viruses, not viruses. They're pathogens on Earth that turn creatures into zombies.
Yeah, they're incredibly weak.
No, there's...
Them pathogens can't affect us at all.
No, they can't. But some sleeping sickness can.
No, they affect maggots and stuff like that, but that's because of the stuff they go into.
Insects.
Yeah.
There's a lot in the insect world. There's one that infects ants, and it makes the ant... It's a type of fungus spore, and it makes the ant crawl up to the highest point it can, and then a spore comes out of its brain, because it starts in its brain, and its brain turns into a spore that comes out of its head, grows, and then explodes, spreading loads of more spores onto the rest of the ants. It's a horrific thing. And you imagine if you had something like that in humans, that would get into your brain and make you act a certain way.
That's why scientists exist.
Yeah, humans would simply kill them. Normally, in the past, in medieval period, Dark Age, whatever, you had someone acting like a zombie, they would simply kill him. Today, the police would try and handcuff the guy.
Resident Evil.
Yeah,
you know?
They would try to handcuff the guy, like World War Z. Not World War Z. Yeah, the book where they try and handcuff the zombies and they're getting bit by them and stuff. So that initial bit would be, this is really weird, right? And they'll try and actually deal with it normally. But as soon as people wake up to the fact that they're actually zombies, then the zombies would just get wiped out.
I have to say, right, I know it's like Walking Dead and Game of Thrones as well, they have them. Right? All I have to say is zombies.
Game of Thrones, of course, has.
Yeah. All I have to say is the zombies. Not the walkers.
Yeah.
They're White Walkers.
White Walkers, yeah. Yeah.
Because these people never heard the word zombies before.
The inability to use the word zombie. Part of that is down to Google, though. Because if you go on Google and search, I don't know, snow zombies or something for Game of Thrones, then you would get all sorts of other stuff other than Game of Thrones. So they call them walkers. So when you search White Walkers, you type White Walkers in, you get all the Game of Thrones websites.
Yeah.
And of course the main Game of Thrones merchandise.
It's annoying.
Yeah, it is. But that's why they do it. That's why you have the new films don't use the word zombie. They use something different to make it easier to do.
Not for the actor. What was the actor accidentally saying on set? It's a zombie.
Well,
no! Redo the scene.
The whole point of it is to get people to try and buy the product, basically. Buy merchandise, buy the DVD box set, and it's just easier to search for it if it has a different name. But that's just how PR works. Yeah, sorry, have we got off on one? No, we've actually stuck to plot, haven't we?
Yeah.
Zombies. Yeah, so we've done quite a few videos of these before. We were moving into medieval zombies at one point, weren't we?
Yeah.
But we decided that we're going to have to. We'll actually go back to the Dark Age zombies because we've got a massive medieval game. We've got all the different holy orders from the medieval period. We've got the Russian army and all the other armies, and it would just be a bit silly adding a zombie army to the medieval stuff. Whereas our Dark Age stuff is already pretty well done and organised. So we figured we'd sort of stick with that. But these zombies are actually for a different army, and we're not going to get into that until we show you them assembled.
It's a new project.
Yeah, we've got loads of new stuff to show you, but I wanted to get it finished before I actually start doing it because I'm starting a game. But it's getting round to actually finishing it all because at the moment I've been sidetracked by Waterloo.
Yeah.
Yeah, massive amounts of Napoleonic 28mm figures. Which is fun because for our business we're actually doing a massive amount of identical figures, but they're 6mm.
It's good for them guys as well. These guys get a variety of different videos.
Yeah, so I'm painting these other dudes 6mm figures, and then I'm painting our new 28mm figures we got for Christmas. So keep a look out for that. We're going to be doing that very soon. We have a bolt action game coming up. It's getting time to play it is not easy. Little one is working quite hard at school at the moment.
Got my exams next week.
Yeah, so gaming isn't as important as his exams.
We could do it tomorrow.
If we have time, if you're not revising that day.
I mean, I would have just come back from school, so I may as well do it straight away.
We'll see. Right, so nothing else to add on the figures?
No.
So I hope you enjoyed the video. Do you want to do the outro?
So if you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe and comment down below what you think of the Kings of War Undead Zombie Horde. That's everything from me.
And everything from him. Goodbye.
See ya.